Unemployment amongst the youth has been a key challenge as a result of higher rate of population growth than economic growth in many countries. Interestingly, studies have shown that promotion of technical and vocational training should address the challenge, but the change, if any, has been minimal. VTCs experience challenges in enrollment, yet there are many unemployed youth with no skills that qualify to join these institutions.
The areas we feel we had a big challenge was on enrollment. Getting students was a problem, and even when we worked hard and got them, these students could stay for some time and they drop out.
Enrollment challenge has been attributed to poor perception amongst the community. In some cases, the quality of skills gained after the training has also affected the enrollment as a result of youths joining these institutes but failed to secure employment.
One of the challenges that we've been facing for our trainees is when we train them and after completing their courses they lack jobs, and it was quite discouraging because they get trained, they have the skills, but when they go out there they don't practice the skills.
VTCs in Kenya also experience high dropout rate. Some VTCs experience a dropout rate of even more than 50%. The most cited cause of the dropout by both the trainees and the managers was negative attitude the trainees attached to the TVET.
Tulikuwa na matatizo tunapokuwa kwa madarasa juu ya kufunza hizo kozi zetu tunazofanya hapa. Kutenga practical na theory ilikuwa ni shida kiasi kwamba hatungeweza vizuri kuandaa na kuwapakulia wale wanaosoma kwa hali nzuri. Shida nyingine, mawasiliano kati yetu na wale wanafunzi haikuwa njia bora zaidi, na pia kwa sababu wanafunzi wengine walikuwa ni wanafunzi wenye hali yao ya kushika chenye walikuwa wanafundishwa ni hali ya polepole. Wengine walikuwa labda ni watu waliacha shule katikati na vitu kama hivyo, ilikuwa sasa ni changamoto.
Through the capacity building initiative, GIZ Soga has partnered with Kalokol, Lokichar, Lorogum, Lodwa, Lokori, Kaaling, Witu, Mpeketoni, Hindi, Kizingitini, Lamu, Kinango, Mrima, Kilulu, Mkongani, Mazeras and Mwambugo VTCs in Turkana, Lamu and Kwale counties, where we provide training and technical support to the instructors on how best they can enhance their training by adopting some of best model components established by Capyei. Currently, E4D Soga has trained 74 instructors from 17 VTCs from the 3 counties.
With the introduction of CAP Youth Empowerment Institute in Kwale County, we managed to be part of the institution who benefited with the capacity building sessions. One of the items we found we could put in use is the road shows. The road shows assisted us in increasing our enrollment. Previously, the enrollment was very low, between 150 to 250. But as time went by, we were able to increase that enrollment, and by the end of last year, we had an enrollment of 616 students.
From CAP, we've been able to implement one thing we learned from them, which is work preparedness. We prepare our students by teaching them how to write CVs and application letters. We also do mock interviews, which prepare these students to go and face the interview panel in their jobs where they'll be applying. This has been helpful, and we've seen the fruits of it because students reach to their employers, They are interviewed and they're courageous. Most of them pass the interviews, which is a plus to us and also to the students.
CAP, as our partners, have really given us a lot of information on how we can be able to manage our institution. One of the ways through which we are managing our students is through induction. Induction is similar to orientation, whereby when we register, we admit new students. Before they are taken to their respective courses, they are given life skill lessons and how they can be able to adapt to the new situations, and also as a way of motivating them to take their career seriously and make them have a sense of self-belief. And this has really changed our students' way of thinking, and especially those who come in with the low esteem. They have believed that they will be able to achieve what they want through our institution, and sincerely speaking, they have done that through acquisition of jobs and also through establishment of enterprises. CAP also gave us information on how we can be able to identify students through market scan, and how we can also initiate other courses through market scan. Also, the ideas or the process of preparing a student so that he can be accommodated in the market, we learned it through CAP. And we have seen it working, because most students who leave this institution after graduating, they are prepared.
One of the steps that we adopted from the best model that we learned from Capyei is the placements. This is where we get our students or our trainees to attachments. We refer them to specific employers where they put practice of what they have learned. We take them for field trips. They get that exposure, and even job training, that is on-job training. Like for example, if I take my students, some of them they are the scholars, we have the boarders. During the weekend, we give them that chance to go and get in touch. They get attached somewhere. They brush what they've been doing in class. Or we have that session, we normally have 3 months for attachment. That's when we get them involved in different activities. They get that real picture of that skill that they have gotten from us. And from there, through those attachments, because we normally do that follow-up when they are during that attachment period, we get the employers contacts. After doing the follow-ups, we normally ask for such jobs where they can get attached to, where they can be employed. So to us, I can say it has really helped.
Yale mafanikio yenye tumepata zaidi ni enrollment kutoka kwa mafunzo ya capacity building kabisa ni enrollment imeongezeka sana mwaka baada ya mwingine. Alafu pia tunaweza ku retain, ningetumia neno gani, lakini tunaweza kuwabakisha hawa wanafunzi kwa shule kwa muda ule wenye tunataka wa hiyo course zao, kwa sababu awali walikuwa wakitoka na wanaenda kwa sababu labda hiyo hali ya mafunzo haikuwa inaenda vile ilikuwa inatakaniwa.
One of the things that I've seen the benefit of them having the best model, one, it's a marketing strategy for them, because as they receive these trainees, they get to bring others after they have that experience and get jobs. Because best model, the goodness with the best model is most of these trainees get attached somewhere. They get employment very fast. And so they bring more trainees to the institution. Two, the institutions get to have that experience, especially with the bit of entrepreneurship. They get to experience that training vis-a-vis the institutions that don't have best model in the institutions.
We have two broad approaches to the work we do. The first one is a direct delivery approach where we train young people ourselves and we help to link them to livelihood opportunities, either through entry-level jobs or micro-business startups. The other approach is an indirect delivery approach. And this is essentially where we teach other people to do what we do. We have been doing this indirect delivery under the name capacity building since 2014. Through partnership mostly with providers of skills, vocational skills like us. Kenya, the biggest provider of course is the government, so this partnership has extended quite a lot with the government technical and vocational education and training system. We work mostly with the VTCs. Currently we are working with about 70 of them across this country, and helping to train more than 100 trainers and other staff of those VTCs to adopt the market-based, demand-driven approach to skills training, which is what the best model is.
For this initiative to bear more fruits, the trained VTC managers and instructors must be willing to go extra mile and invest in practices that will change the community perspectives towards vocational training. These include need for more industry partners to get involved in the training to enhance competency-based trainings, which will lead to high employment rate for the youth as well as increase economic growth in our country.
For VTCs who are going through such challenges, please get in touch with GIZ SOGA Initiative for assistance. info@capyei.org.